So this live is likely to get interrupted, but I do owe y'all a story time, and I know it's been a while. So I posted the picture yesterday of Eckerd, but I only know him as E, whatever. And I actually wasn't gonna even give this man a chance because his last name is my family's maiden name, and I was like, oh, related. Even though I know you can have the same last name and not be related. So anyways, we matched on Tinder. It was same day vibes. And that is why I love Tinder. I'm not on Tinder. I'm actually not on any dating sites right now. But I like Tinder because you can be like, what are you doing? And it happens that same day. So love that and loved that. Anyway, so meet up with him, whatever. So our first meetup was at the Parks Mall. There's that arcade. I think it's and one or whatever the thing is by the ice skating rink. So we bowled, we were drinking beer. It was a fucking good time. It was the best date, right? So he was like, and I think this was on a Thursday or something, because the next day he was going to Miami, and I was like, oh, I'm coming too. And he was like, all right, send me, I think he said send your driver's license or something. I was like, what the fuck? So this man really bought me a ticket. We went to Miami 2 days. Whole time I could have been kidnapped or whatever. We're on a yacht. Best fucking date. Again. So it was just boom, 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 boom. And when we were in Miami, he knew a whole bunch of people. And I was like, he's probably a drug dealer, but fuck it. I'm already here. I was already there, and I would never intentionally date a drug dealer again. I did that. So right in high school, I dated this wannabe drug dealer, and then I had a gun pointed at my face, and my aunt had to come pick me up, and then I had to move in with my grandma. But that's a whole different story. I'll totally tell it if you guys want me to one day. Anyway, so we're back from Miami. We're at this man's house, and no, we're at my house, because this is when I used to let strangers come over, but now I know the importance of stranger danger, and don't let them know where you live. Anyway, so from the house, we had to leave to go get something to eat. But before, and y'all know I do not kiss and tell, but I am leaving out a very crucial detail. So I don't know if y'all remember when I had my forever go heartbreak. I went through this tiny hoe phase, and in that hoe phase, man, I had time of my life. It was the best. But went through a tiny hoe phase, but that hoe phase ended because I met this engineer named Mike, and he had a hangman tattoo on his dick. And before that, I had never met a man with a tattoo on his dick, right? So what happened next? Oh, okay, so fast forward. And what happened? Oh yeah, and so this guy, this Eckerd Ross guy, mind you, this is day 4 or something, I don't know, mind your business. But he had a tattoo on his dick that said, bad bitches only. Bad bitches only. And I was honored because I was like, oh, you think I'm a bad bitch? But I had hair then. You saw the picture. Anyway, so it's still going good, whatever. So we had to leave La La Land and go get something to eat or whatever. I walk out and okay, so I'm leaving out a part of the story, and I know it doesn't make sense, but this was a whirlwind fucking week. I was man, I was gonna be a mule for this man. I don't care. I would have done anything. So we're going to get something to eat, and I don't remember if this the day before. It was anyway. So we go out, leaving my apartment, and his shit's keyed up, and I was like, this was not here before. He had a really nice car. It was a truck. It was a pimped out truck, but not. Anyway, so I was like, this wasn't here. And he tried to shoo it off, be nothing. It's nothing, whatever. And I was like, okay, whatever. We still ate. It was good. Still warm and fuzzy. It's still going great. So the next day, he had me get dressed up because we were supposed to go somewhere. I think we were going to go to a steakhouse. I don't really remember because we were eating good. If I had stayed with this man, I would be bigger than I am now because we ate every single meal you could out. And it was so fun. I was already dishing my friends for him. I was love, love, love. Anyway, so we go out. We had to stop by his house. He had me get ready. I am yes, okay, whatever. I knew his address already. I don't know. I am a faster, the faster the better. Like, let's get to the action, let's get to the money shot. Like, I'm not getting younger. So anyways, I got ready. He never showed up. He didn't answer. He didn't anything. And so I was like, okay, whatever. So the next day he hit me up like he didn't just fucking ghost me, stay me up, whatever. And we were supposed to meet up. This man thought he was about to ghost me again. And so, no, this time I pull up to his little apartment. He lived off of Grand Prairie, like kind of behind those outlets. And like, as soon as you hit the gate, first 2 little parking spots right there, that's his. So I see his truck, and I know it's his truck because it got all the fucking key shit. So I go and I key the other side of his shit because you don't care about stuff and key. And I'm not a person that touches people's possessions or anything like that, so do not think that of me. But he took me there, y'all. So I took a video. I'll put the videos in the comments. And so, like, I sent the video and I was like, well, what are you doing? Oh, nothing, casually fucking up this man's car. So I didn't bust the windows out or anything like that. I just keyed his shit like the other side so it matched. And that's all I was doing. Because at that point, he was playing on my time. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, whatever. So by that time, I'm mad and I came back to reality. So I Google this man. And I had to go look at my Zelle because it says his middle name. Like, I didn't send him money. This is some weird fraud shit that he did. He wanted to buy something online or something, but all he had was cash. And so he gave me the cash, and online I bought whatever. And I don't remember what it was. I think it was some shoes or something. But I was like, okay, that's weird. Like, he said that he was a part owner of a construction company, blah, blah. Actually, that was true. But also, when I Googled him, I found out that he had like crazy offenses for like battery, assault, like all this shit. And the reason that I say that I was wrong in that situation, like, 1, I put my hands on his stuff, but 2, I saw all these red flags before I Googled him. Like, I never thought like he would beat me or something, but I think a man that has a tattoo that says bad bitches only on his dick is capable of anything. Like, what are you going through? And then, like, how many basic bitches, because I know I'm a basic bitch. I knew I wasn't, like, fit for, like, you know, duty or whatever. Like, how many girls are you leading on? Like, imagine how many, like me, like, there might as well be a fucking halo up here, you know? And he was a fucking terror. And I always wonder what happened to him because, like, I do miss, like, you know, cash on demand. But I don't miss the fucking scariness. Like, this nigga, like, when I tell you, like, you know, men always, like, I think it's, like, so romantic when men put their gun on your nightstand. He put 2 guns. Like, nigga, what do we need 2 guns? Like, this is a safe place. Like, I don't live in the ghetto. And so I was just like, okay. But clearly he knew what those guns were for because that bitch keyed his car at my house. And so I was concerned for my safety, for his safety. And that's why I was like, well, we can just start going to your house, you know, because my kid lives here. And so what happened next? Oh, and so, you know, I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and delete Tinder after that one because, like, I was like, oh my God, like, I really fucked with this man's shit. Like, he's gonna come for me, but he never came for me. You know what? And the reason that he got brought up today, because this story is actually like 1.5 years old, is because he hit me up and I thought that was so sweet. He was like, hey, I'm gonna be in town. And like, when he said he was gonna be in town, I was like, oh shit, he's probably trying to steal my Christmas presents. But none of his charges were for theft or anything like that. He just has an anger issue. And I really think that I can work past that. You know, we ate good. Like, he was great. He smelled great. And that's the problem. And that's what's wrong with me today. And I'm actually going through an internal heartbreak right now with someone else. So that's why I'm like reanalyzing, reassessing how I got into this predicament. And I just, I feel like, I don't know, what's really a deal breaker? Should we start there? Because my really only deal breaker is like, you have to be circumcised and you cannot do drugs. You cannot smoke. I really don't even want a man to smoke cigars. But if you do, like, just let me know so I can take my weave out because I feel like that smell never gets out of your